Embark on a thrilling voyage with One Piece, join Monkey D. Luffy and his eclectic crew as they navigate the treacherous waters of the Grand Line in search of the legendary treasure, One Piece. Prepare for epic adventures, fierce battles, and unforgettable moments on this epic journey of a lifetime. Luffy is stranded at sea inside a barrel, so sailors from a passing cruise ship rescue him briefly before they're attacked by pirates led by Alvida. Amidst the chaos, the barrel rolls into the ship's kitchen. With the cruise ship injured, the pirates board to take the loot, telling Kobe, one of their captives, to join them. Meanwhile, a girl sneaks onto the pirate ship to steal its treasures. Inside the kitchen, Kobe discovers Luffy in the barrel and wakes him before Luffy defeats the attacking pirates and joins Kobe for a meal. Luffy explains how his ship wrecked and Kobe reveals he was kidnapped by the pirates and dreams of joining the Marines. Alvida, suspecting Luffy as a threat, confronts him and Kobe, leading to a fight that Luffy wins because of his unique ability from a devil fruit. After defeating Alvida, Luffy and Kobe set sail towards the Grand Line, aiming to find the legendary One Piece and recruit pirate hunter Zoro. As they leave, they spot the girl thief leaving on her own small boat. Luffy and Kobe reach Shell's Town, home to a marine base where they find their target, Roronoa Zoro, captured. A young girl named Rika tries to offer Zoro some food, but is stopped by a man named Helmeppo who steps on the meal, but Zoro still smugly eats the rice despite it being dirty. The girl, Rika, explains outside the base that Captain Morgan ruled the town brutally, allowing his son Helmeppo to mistreat the townsfolk. One day, Helmeppo brought a hostile wolf into a bar, causing chaos, so when Zoro intervened, Helmeppo threatened to execute everyone unless Zoro surrendered to the Marines, resulting in him being held captive for a month. Helmeppo later intends to execute Zoro, but Luffy confronts him for his lie and heads to the base to find Zoro's swords. As Morgan orders a statue of himself to be put up, Luffy accidentally destroys it while trying to reach the rooftop where Helmeppo is. He rescues Helmeppo and searches for the swords, while the girl who robbed the pirate ship also infiltrates the base. Meanwhile, Kobe tries to free Zoro but is caught by Morgan, who orders his men to shoot before Luffy shields them with his rubber body, stopping the bullets. Luffy gives Zoro his swords back, and Zoro uses them to free himself and fight off the Marines. He promises to join Luffy's crew if they survive, and even though Luffy and Zoro are clearly stronger, Morgan orders his men to attack. Morgan himself enters the fight, and despite Luffy beating him, Helmeppo threatens to hurt Kobe to distract Luffy, so while he deals with Helmeppo, Morgan tries to attack him from behind. Luffy knocks out Helmeppo, allowing Zoro to stop Morgan. Realizing Morgan's corruption, the Marines decide to stop fighting and arrest their captain. After celebrating their victory at a restaurant, Kobe explains the geography to them and reveals the world is divided into west and east by the Red Line, and the Grand Line runs at right angles to it. He discloses the legend saying the infamous pirate Gold Roger hid his treasure at the end of the Grand Line. The new Marine leader, Ripper, talks to Luffy and agrees to let Kobe join the Marines, but tells Luffy and Zoro to leave town because they're pirates. However, he won't report them to headquarters, so the two agree and leave. As their ship is departing, Kobe salutes Luffy and thanks him, vowing to never forget him before the others salute them as well. And one of the Marines tells Kobe he's got a great friend in Luffy, which he happily agrees to. While at sea, the girl thief's boat encounters 3 buggy pirates, so she pretends to be in distress, seducing them with promises of treasure. Secretly, she boards their boat and sails away unnoticed. Meanwhile, Luffy and Zoro continue their journey, but Luffy accidentally drops his hat when the boat rocks, so Zoro gets it for him, and a flashback reveals that he befriended Shanks, a pirate captain, and accidentally ate the gum fruit, gaining rubber-like abilities but losing the ability to swim. Attacked by a large sea dragon, Luffy was saved by Shanks, who lost his arm while saving him. Before leaving for the Grand Line, Shanks gave Luffy with his straw hat as a symbol of their friendship. In present day, Luffy is snatched by a bird and taken away as the buggy pirates from before try to hijack Zoro's boat, but he effortlessly beats them up. They reveal Buggy's strong devil fruit powers as Luffy falls into Buggy's domain after the bird is shot down and encounters the girl thief being chased by Buggy's crew. The girl, introducing herself as Nami, confesses that she's a pirate thief. After teaming up with Luffy to escape the Buggy pirates, they head to a restaurant where she discloses her goal to get 100 million berries and shows off her skill in map reading. However, Nami double-crosses Luffy, delivering him to the Buggy pirates as a gesture of goodwill, so Buggy accepts it, imprisoning Luffy in a cage and preparing a powerful Buggy ball cannonball. When fired, it obliterates a row of houses, catching the attention of Zoro, who has just arrived in town. Buggy orders Nami to aim the next Buggy ball at Luffy, but she refuses, prompting punishment from his crew. Zoro intervenes, engaging Buggy in combat and severing his hand and leg. Despite Buggy's ability to detach and reattach body parts due to consuming the Chop Chop devil fruit, Zoro manages to redirect the cannon towards the Buggy pirates. With Zoro's assistance, Nami reignites the fuse and blasts the cannon at the Buggy pirates. After defeating the Buggy pirates, an injured Zoro takes Luffy's cage to a nearby pet store, and the mayor takes Zoro to his home to tend to his wounds. Meanwhile, Luffy bonds with Chaochu, a loyal dog guarding the shop. The mayor reveals that Chaochu's owner died of an illness, and the dog still protects its owner's legacy. Nami arrives with a key to free Luffy, but Chaochu mistakenly eats it before the cage can be opened. Meanwhile, Buggy sends his first mate, Moji the Beast Tamer, to hunt down and eliminate Zoro. Moji, riding his lion Richie, discovers Luffy trapped but accidentally releases him while attacking, before then looting the store and setting fire to it as Chaochu helplessly tries to defend it. Seeing Chaochu's desperation, Luffy intervenes, defeating Richie and Moji before offering Chaochu a box of pet food salvaged from the fire. Moji returns to Buggy and defeats So in response. Buggy launches a Buggy ball and destroys the mayor's house with Zoro inside. Although Zoro survives, the mayor decides to face Buggy for his brutal attack, and Nami agrees to join forces with Luffy and Zoro to help the mayor, Boodle, in standing up to Buggy. Luffy makes Boodle fall unconscious to prevent him from worsening his injuries in the fight. When Buggy launches a Buggy ball at them, he uses his rubber body to deflect it back at the Buggy pirates, wiping out most of them. Only Buggy, who used his crew as shields, and his right-hand man Kabaji, who shielded himself with Richie the lion, remain, and Kabaji offers to duel on Buggy's behalf, so Zoro accepts the challenge. However, Kabaji uses his dirty tricks and exploits Zoro's stab wound, and utilizing his unicycle to catch him off guard and attack. Despite this, Zoro defeats him with his onigiri technique, causing Kabaji to fall off his unicycle. As Zoro wearily rests, Luffy and Buggy start battling, while Nami sneaks into a pub and finds a map of the Grand Line in a treasure chest after disarming a guard. In the midst of the fight, Buggy uses his ability to detach his body parts to defend against Luffy's attack, damaging Luffy's straw hat in the process, so in a fit of rage, Luffy reveals how important the hat is, hearing which Buggy discloses his hatred for Shanks. Buggy recounts his history with Shanks when both of them were apprentices on a pirate crew. He discovered a valuable treasure map while looting a ship and decided to steal it along with a devil fruit they found. However, Shanks caught him before he could escape, causing Buggy to accidentally eat the fruit and lose the map. Unable to swim anymore, Buggy's plans to form his own crew were shattered, requiring another decade to gather the necessary money. In the present, Buggy catches Nami stealing his treasure and tries to get it back using his ability, but Luffy intervenes, defeating Buggy despite his attempts to reassemble his body parts. Nami restrains Buggy, allowing Luffy to launch him away, and hands him the Grand Line map, keeping the rest of Buggy's loot for herself. She agrees to join the crew temporarily for her personal financial gain. The citizens, wrongly assuming the crew caused the town's destruction, confront them, asking why they did this to their mayor. Nami inwardly asks Luffy to not reveal their pirates, but he flatly tells them that they're pirates, hearing which Zoro starts laughing before Luffy grabs him and escapes with Nami. Chaochu, who understands their intentions, stops the crowd, allowing the crew to escape. Boodle, waking to find the buggy pirates defeated, thanks the crew as they leave, and Luffy shocks Nami by leaving her treasures to help in the town's repairs. As we wrap up the journey so far, comment down below and tell us which moment you liked the most in Luffy's wild adventures. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more amazing anime recaps, and until next time, stay adventurous anime fans.